labels has been displayed or not, you need to be tested. So that means how you can mention that. What are the labels we got? What are the labels? Username, password. Username and taking with password labels should be displayed. Username and password labels should be displayed. So what exactly that labels are there? What exactly that labels are there? You have to take care about. You need to take care about in mentioning or in providing that particular respective labels. You need to take care about in mentioning that particular respective labels here. Okay, right. Next, TC 010 taking with scenario number. What is the scenario number? Scenario number 18. What is that scenario? What is the scenario? Verify heading. You need to take care about in verifying with heading. Scenario number 18. The scenario number 18. Okay. Now we can see that. See the steps. What are the steps you can write? What is it? Taking with launch browser. You can take care about launch browser. After that, what is it? Enter URL. Okay. After that, what is it? Verify heading. Verify heading. Okay. Test data. Test data. URL. Expected result. Expected result. Heading should be displayed as. Heading should be displayed as. What is that heading? What is it? Existing user login hyphen build one. It has to be displayed as existing user login hyphen build one. Okay. After that, taking with TC 011, then you will be taking with that particular scenario. Taking with the next scenario. What is the next scenario? Verify important nodes. Okay. What is the scenario number? Scenario number 19. You got scenario number. You got scenario number that you will be taking with 19. Okay. You got that particular scenario number 19. Okay. Mentioning that TS 019. As usual, what are the steps you will write? Launch browser. Okay. After that, what is the second step? Enter URL. Okay. After that, what is it? Verify important nodes. Verify important nodes. Verify important nodes. Okay. Done. Test data. Test data. URL. Okay. Expected result. Important nodes should be displayed as. What exactly that important nodes is there? What exactly that particular important nodes is there? You have to take care about in providing all that particular respective important nodes here. Considering the expected result, meaning of expected result.
Yeah.
Meaning of expected result. What is it? The meaning of expected result. Result based on requirement document. That is just assumption. We are assuming this is how application should be working. That requirement documents or requirements provided by this leader. Requirements provided by client. Client has been taking care about in providing that particular requirements according to the client requirement. According to the client requirement, need to be get take care about. According to the client requirement, we need to take care about in confirming application is working correctly or not. Further, first we are getting ready to test the application. What exactly we need to test in that application? What exactly we need to test it? That is what we are getting ready. So further, we are referring requirement document. According to the requirement document, we are coming up with in documenting what are the things need to be tested. So here, as part of our requirement document, we are mentioning like important note should be displayed as. What exactly that important notes is there? We need to take care about in displaying that particular important notes here. Okay. After that, taking with TC 0, 12 and taking with scenario number 20. What is the scenario number 20? What is the scenario number 20? Verify welcome text. We need to take care about in verifying that particular welcome text. Okay. So we need to take care about in verifying that particular welcome text. As usual, TS 020. TS 020. Taking care about in mentioning that. Taking care about in writing the step, mentioning that will be taking with launch browser. You need to take care about in mentioning that launch browser. After that, taking care about enter URL. After that, third step. What is the third step? Verify welcome text. Verify welcome text. What will be the test data? Test data URL. Expected result. Welcome text should be displayed as. Welcome text should be displayed as. What is that welcome text? Adapting launches the Adapting hotel app. So what exactly that particular welcome text is there? We need to take care about in documenting as part of manual testing. As part of manual testing, documentation is very most important. Most of the time, manual. Is there any coding you are doing? Any programming you are doing? No. There is no concept of any of the coding, or there is no concept of any programming. Just you need to take care about in coming up with preparing the documents here as part of manual testing. As part of manual testing, most of the time you need to take care about in providing that particular respective documentation. Okay, so that we need to take care about it in providing that particular documentation. That is what we are coming up with taking care about in preparing all that particular documents. So as part of our testing, first we prepare test scenario document. Meaning of test scenario? What is it? What need to be tested? Then we are coming up with test cases. Meaning of test cases? How to be tested. Then we will be taking continued that particular one, taking care about the scenario number. What is the next scenario? Verify. Verify images. We need to take care about in verifying with images. So what is the scenario number? Scenario number 21. Scenario number it will be taking with 21. That it will be taking with scenario number 21. We need to take care about in providing that particular respective scenario number that we will be taking with 21. Then you will be taking with first step. What is the first step? What is the first step? Launch browser. Okay. After that, enter URL. Okay. After that, verify images. Taking with verify images. Okay. After that, now expected result. Images should be displayed based on markup, because in our requirement document we are already having the markup. Meaning of the markup? Screenshot. As we are already having screenshot is provided, that markup is provided according to that particular markup. It's need to be get provided. That is what you are taking care about in mentioning that, having that particular respective step. Okay, so that we need to take care about in mentioning that images should be displayed based on markup. Okay, next we'll be taking with TC 014. Then you will be taking with scenario number. What is the scenario number? 22. What is that scenario? Verify text on image. Verify text on image. Okay. What is the scenario number? Scenario number 22. So we got that particular scenario number that we will be taking with 22. That we will be taking with scenario number 22. Okay. Now we can see that taking with the first step. What is the first step? Taking with launch browser. Okay. After that, second step. What is the second step? Enter URL. Okay. Third step. Verify text on image. Verify text on image. What is the test data? Test data URL. Okay. Expected result. What is expected result? Text on image should be displayed as displayed as text on image. Text on image should be displayed as what exactly that image is there, that particular text we need to take care about in displaying. That is what you need to take care about, mentioning that text on image should be displayed as the text need to be provided. For the time being, I have not written. You guys need to take care about in continued on that and mentioning that taking care about TC 015 taking with scenario number. What is the scenario number? What is the scenario number? 23. What is that scenario? What is that scenario? Verify links on image. We need to take care about in verifying with links on image. Okay, let's see that how we can write it. So taking care about in mentioning that TS 023. Considering that, taking the first step. What is the first step? First step, launch browser. Okay. Second step, enter URL. Okay. Third step, verify links on image. So how you will test the link? Link ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి? By performing click activity. The link you are taking care about in testing by performing the click activity. Okay. So now we can say that taking with 3.1, that particular 3.1, mentioning that click on Google Play. Click on Google Play. Taking that particular URL apart from that 3.2 that will be taking with click on iOS. Click on that particular Google Play and taking with click on iOS. Okay. Test data. What is the test data? URL. Okay. Expected result 3.1. What is that expected result? Links on image. Click on Google Play. Yeah. You are clearly mentioning that the test step written is click on Google Play. So according to our understanding, if we click on the icon of Google Play, what should be the result you have to get? What is it? Google Pay. Yeah. Google Pay is totally different. Play Store, right? That is nothing but Play Store. That Google Play, not Pay. So if I'm taking with that, we can say that Play Store. We can say that Play Store should be open or Play Store should be displayed. Okay. Similar to that, 3.2. 3.2. What is a 3.2? iOS. We can say that iOS app or iOS store should be displayed. We need to take care about that particular iOS store should be displayed. That is what you are taking care about. That is what you are taking care about in providing it. Then you will be taking with TC 016. TC 016. Okay. Then you will be taking with scenario. What is the next scenario? That is related to such hotel 3.3. But before going with 3.3, we need to take care about 3.1. we have to take care about, we need to take care about that particular 3.1. We need to begin, we need to take care about that particular 3.1. Let's say that. So if I'm taking that particular 3.1, if I'm taking that 3.1 scenario number 1, scenario number 1, the 3.1, what is the scenario? What is the scenario? Verify new user registration. Don't be confused like first we need to write login, after that registration. As the guys has been totally new to the test cases, just only because of understanding, just only because of understanding, first I started with 3.2. It's not like any of the logic there or any other reasons, just to understand the concept of test cases in the simple way. First I started with login. That is what we need to be get mentioned. Now let's take care about and continued with this particular 3.1. Okay, let's see that. Let's take care about it. So if I'm taking with this particular test cases, we need to write TS 001. What is that scenario? What is the scenario? Verify new user registration functionality. What is the meaning of scenario? Meaning of scenario. What need to be tested? Meaning of test case. Meaning of test case. How to be tested. So we have to take care about, we need to take care about in providing all the steps of how we can test it. We need to take care about in providing all the steps of how we can test it. Let's say that. Let's take care about the steps. Make a note of that steps also. What is the first step we need to write? What is the first step we need to write? Is that launch browser or launch browser? Launch browser. Launch or lunch? Launch, not lunch here. While writing the test cases, by mistake, don't forget to write that A. If you miss the A, it will become a lunch here. English is very dangerous language here. One small letter is missing, the whole meaning will change it. So please be very careful while writing the test cases, even in the real time also. In the real time also, you guys need to be very careful while writing the test cases. A small letter will change the whole meaning. That is not launch browser. That is launch browser. Okay, perfect. Next, what is it? Enter URL. Okay, done. After that, verify new user registration. Okay, after that, functionality. No, enter password. Third step, online students. Fill the text boxes. Labels. Always remember that test cases, test scenarios, little bit okay. Test cases. If you want to write the test cases, if you want to write the test cases, it's mandatory that you have to use your brain. While writing the test cases, it is mandatory that you have to use your brain. Having the brain or not? Yeah. Yes or no, guys? Having the brain or not? Okay, where it is? Hostel. Uh-huh. So you need to take care about utilizing your brain, because as a tester, and that too as a manual tester, are you writing any code, any program, any logic? There is no logic, there is no magic. Okay. And there is no concept of coding, no concept of programming. The only thing is the way of how you are thinking, the way of how you are utilizing your brain. That is what most important while writing the test cases. I mean, your way of thinking is most important while writing the test cases here. Now, see the understanding. As simple as you got the scenario. What is the scenario number 1? Verify new user registration. That means you have to take care about in testing with registration functionality. A registration functionality test cheyali. That is what we decided as part of test scenario. Now we came up with test cases. What is the meaning of test cases? Meaning of test cases: how to be tested, how we can test that functionality. A functionality ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి, how we can test that functionality. That is what the steps need to be done. So you are very well knowing about we need to take care about in testing that registration functionality. So if I want to test this registration functionality, I'm coming up with the steps. According to that steps, we written launch browser, enter URL. After that, what is it? What is it? Click on click on new user. New user register here. You need to click on new user register here. That means you guys need to be very clear about what exactly the steps to be followed. You have to take care about to test the functionality. Okay, functionality test cheyali. To test that functionality, what are the steps we have to follow? ఒక ఫంక్షనాలిటీ టెస్ట్ చేయాలంటే ఏ స్టెప్స్ ఫాలో అవ్వాలి? We have to take care about to test registration functionality. For now, our requirement is we have to take care about in testing with registration functionality. So if we want to test registration functionality, what are the steps need to be followed? We need to write in a very detail. So further, we written the step of click on new user register here. After that, fourth step. What is the fourth step? Click on login. Password. Oh yeah. Still you are not understanding. Online students. Enter username. See your requirement documents. You will get the clear picture. You have to test this. A registration functionality test cheyali. If you want to test this functionality, if you want to test this particular functionality, you need to take care about in entering each and every data. Without entering this data, is that you can test the register functionality? You are not entering any data. Without entering any data, is that you can test the register functionality? No, you have to take care about in entering each and every value. That means you have to clearly mention that fourth step. What is the fourth step? Enter username. Okay, done. Fifth step. Enter password. Okay. Enter password. Okay. After that, Enter, confirm password. Enter, confirm password. Okay. Taking with seventh step. What is it? Enter full name. You need to take care about in entering with full name. Okay. After that, enter. Sorry. Enter email. Okay. After that, enter captcha. You need to enter captcha. After that, what is it? Click on. Click on terms and conditions. Click on checkbox or radio button. Checkbox or radio button. Checkbox. You can consider that click on checkbox, or you can mention click on terms and condition checkbox. Last step. After that, click on register button. Click on register button. So we need to take care about in writing with very detailed step. It's mandatory that you have to take care about. You need to take care about in writing all these particular steps. You need to take care about in writing all these particular steps in a very detail. Then you will take care about test data. What is the test data? URL, username, password. What is it? Confirm password. What is it? Full name. What is it? Email. Captcha. Captcha. Checkbox is that you are entering the data there? No, you are not entering any data that it will provide. Okay. Now you got all these particular steps done. Expected result. Expected result. User registration. Login page. See your requirement document, guys. Requirement document is very most important. That is the reason I clearly told that you need to carry the printout till the time of your manual to be completed. If you are not carrying the printout, everything question mark only. Requirement documents is very most important. What is it? What is it? If you refer the expected result, you clicked on register button. If you click on the register button, what is the expected result? After some time, email need to be received from admin team with login details. That email need to be received from login details. You have to take care about at the time of writing the test scenarios or test cases. Requirement document will be playing very important role. That is what your concept of entry criteria. Meaning of entry criteria. Meaning of entry criteria. Documents to be referred to perform particular activity. So you have to perform the particular activity. To perform that activity, what are the documents you need to refer? You have to take care about it. So as part of test cases, you have to take care about in referring. You need to take care about in referring that scenario document. Along with scenario document, you have to take care about requirement document. Both the things need to refer and come up with preparing the test cases. Now, see the expected result. What is the expected result? Email should be received from admin team with login details. Email should be received from admin team with login details. Okay, done. Now we can see here. Taking care about TC 017, providing scenario number TS, providing the scenario number TS 001. If I'm taking with scenario number 1, what is the scenario number 1? What is the scenario number 1? New user registration. Now we can see how we can test it. Whenever you are writing test cases, think about positive, negative. First, try to understand what exactly the scenario is related to. Based on that scenario, according to that scenario, you have to come up with what are the combination. According to that particular scenario, you have to come up with all that particular combinations. Now, you can see that the same thing, let's cross check that how exactly we are doing. I'm taking with first step. What is the first step? What is the first step? Launch browser. Okay. Second step. Second step. Enter URL. Okay. And then taking with third step. What is the third step? Click on new user. Click on new user. Register here. Click on new user. Register here. Then I'm taking the fourth step. I'm writing the fourth step, mentioning that click on register button. I'm writing the fourth step. I'm writing the fourth step. Click on register button. I'm taking care about that particular fourth step. Click on register button. Now we can see that. What will be the test data? URL. After that, only URL. Now, expected result. Expected result. What is it? Error message should be displayed. Why it has to display error message? Why it has to display error message? You are not providing any of the mandatory fields. Is that you are providing the mandatory fields? No, you are not providing. You are not providing any of the mandatory fields. So you need to be take care about in mentioning that error message should be displayed. So you need to be mentioned that error message should be displayed. Okay. After that, TC 018 taking with scenario number 001. Now see that how we are writing. Not required to make a note of all the steps here. For now, in your notebook, doesn't require all the steps. Just cross check that where I was doing the modifications, just make a note of only that step. Which step I was doing the modification, just make a note of only that step. In your laptop, all the steps should be there. In your laptop, all the documents need to be ready. All the steps need to be there. See the test case. First step, launch browser. Second step, enter URL. Third step, click on new user register. Fourth step, see that. This fourth step, what I'm doing is enter existing username. Remaining all the steps will be the same. Remaining all the steps will be the same. I'm just taking care about fourth step. What is the fourth step? enter existing username. Meaning of that? Meaning of that? Already registered. You are trying to test the registration functionality by providing the username which is already registered, because you are the tester. As a tester, you have to take care about in testing with each and every particular functionality. You have to take care about, you need to take care about in testing with each and every particular functionality. All the combinations, you have to think about it. That is what I mentioned. You have to use your brain while writing the test cases. You have to come up with all the combinations. One functionality, how we can test it. What are the possibilities are there? What are the different combinations we can try? You need to provide all the combinations. Now, I'm providing existing username. Now, expected result. Expected result. Yeah. What is the expected result, guys? So you need to get that expected result is error message should be displayed. What kind of error message we are not worried. For now, what kind of error message it has to be displayed? What kind of error message it has to be displayed? We are not worried about on that. We need to take care about, that particular error message has been displaying or not. Why it has to give error message? Because that username which is already registered, you can't go with again same username. Best example, you guys are knowing the Gmail. When you take the Gmail, you will register with one email ID. Next time, can you register with the same email? No, that should be unique, not like taking with the same email. Our application also same concept. That username should be new username. We can't go with existing one. Okay. Next, TC 019 taking with TS 001. See that how we are testing. Just take care about the step where I was doing the modification. Not required all the step here. Now, see the fourth step. What is the fourth step? Fourth step, enter username. That is correct only. You are entering unique username only. But password, you are taking with enter existing password. Enter existing password. All the data need to be provided. All the data need to be provided. That will be taking with enter existing password. You need to take care about, in entering existing password. Okay, done. Now, you are following all the steps, but you are taking care about in entering with existing password. Now, expected result. What is expected result? Error message should be displayed. Why it has to display error message? Because of password already exists. Okay. Right. See the expected result. What is the expected result? Error message should be displayed. Okay. You guys are having the Gmail? Gmail. How many email IDs? One. No concept of one. Only two. Only two email IDs, sir. Minimum 3. Yes or no? Now, that 3 email IDs, can we maintain same password? Yes or no? Yes or no? Online students. Looks like online students are went for snacks. I'm not getting any reply from the online students. All the online students, please respond. Even they are attending in online, I require the response from all the online students. Is that everyone available or went for coffee? All the online students, at least respond yes or no. Is that everyone available or not? Online students. See that. So if you just best example of that email, you guys can maintain 3 email IDs. For 3 email IDs, can we maintain the same password or not? Yes or no? Maintain, huh? It will not give any error. Huh? No, tested. So if I'm taking the email ID should be different, but password can be same. Password can be same for all the email IDs, not like mandatory that password should be same here. So according to that logic, if I'm taking this functionality, what is the expected result? What is it? Email should be received from admin team with login details. The email should be received from admin team with login details. Okay. After that, sorry, TC 020. Let me try some more. TS 1. Okay. Now we can see that how we are trying it. See that how we are trying it. I'm taking with username is correct. Password also correct only. When I'm taking with confirm password, enter confirm password, enter confirm password, different as password. You are entering the confirm password. You are entering the confirm password, but that particular confirm password, you need to enter as different password. Now, expected result. Expected result. Error message should be displayed. Why error message? Why error message? That password and confirm password is not same. As both are not same, it has to take care about in giving with error message. Okay. Next, TC 021 TS 001. See that. So I'll give some combinations by that you guys can try. You guys can try according to that. I'm taking care about enter confirm password. After that, enter full name. Then I'm taking enter existing. Enter existing email. Enter existing email. So taking care about in entering with existing email. Meaning of that already registered according to our application. One username, one email ID. One username, one email ID. Assume that you have one email ID which is already registered with Adactin application. Second time, if we try with the same email ID, it has to take care about in giving error message. So it has to take care about in providing error message. So it's need to be get it's need to be get take care about. It's need to be get take care about in providing that particular respective error message. Okay. So and then taking care about TC 0, 22 and taking with TS 001 and taking care about in providing that particular step. So what I'm doing is enter email only. See that enter email ID or email format. In general, in common, you can refer any email ID. In the email ID or email format, what are the mandatory things? @ mandatory. Any other? It can be small, it can be capital. That doesn't make any problem. @ is mandatory. Any other things are mandatory? @ is mandatory. After that, dot or .com. Dot is mandatory, com is mandatory, both are mandatory or none of the above. Dot is mandatory, com is mandatory, both are mandatory or none of the above. What is it? Both are mandatory. Only dot. Only dot is mandatory, com is mandatory, both are mandatory or none of the above. None of the above. Both are mandatory. No. Online students. Online students. @ is mandatory. Apart from @, what are the mandatory things? Dot, com, both, Gmail. See that if I'm taking with the email ID, .com need to be provided. Sometime, can we go with .in? @yahoo.co.in. Otherwise, .com, .in, .info, .co.in. That can be anything. So com is not mandatory. What is mandatory? Dot is mandatory. @ symbol and then dot. These two are mandatory. It can be .com, it can be .in, .co.in, .info. That depends on that company. Based on that particular company, it can be done. Now assume that you are entering email format without @ and then taking with dot symbol. You are entering the email without @ and dot symbol. So by that, if I'm taking with that particular one, now we can see that if I'm taking this particular one, now need to provide all the data, Now expected result. Error message should be displayed. So that particular expected result, error message should be displayed, because you are not providing @ symbol and you are not providing dot symbol. It has to take care about in providing with @ symbol. Then you are taking care about TC 23, considering the TS 001 1. Taking care about the same steps here. If I'm just taking care about these things, you are taking that particular enter email, that is okay. You are entering captcha, that particular captcha also you are taking care about in entering existing captcha. You're trying to enter existing captcha. That means which is previous one. The meaning of existing, the meaning of existing, you can consider that previous captcha which you are already used it. So by that, expected result, expected result, error message should be displayed. So that particular expected result, you need to take care about error message should be displayed. So this is how you need to take care about it in trying with lot of combinations. Still we can try lot of other combinations also. So you guys can think about all that particular combinations and they can come up with writing more number of test cases. For now, I'm just moving to another scenario. What is the next scenario? What is the next scenario? Verify, reset button. We need to take care about, in verify, reset button. See that. What is the scenario number? TS0002. We need to take care about. All the steps here. We have to take care about all the steps. This is you are taking with enter captcha. In a place of register, you are taking care about reset. So in a place of register, you are taking care about reset. So that you will be taking with click on reset button. You are providing all that particular test data. Now, expected result. Enter data. Who is entering the data? Who is entering the data? User. Now form the sentence. User entered data should be deleted. Second, mention that user entered data. User entered data should be clear. We can write the delete also. For now, we are mentioning that particular data should be cleared. Okay. Next, TC 025. Related to this, still you can try lot of other combination. Like we tried with, by entering all the data, click on reset button. You can write some test case. Enter only username, password. Click on reset. What should be the expected result? Expected result. User enter data should be cleared. Lot of combinations we can try. You can think about it. So for now, I'm just moving to another scenario. What is another scenario? Verify email received functionality. Verify email received functionality. Okay. Scenario number 03. So we need to take care about in writing all the steps. We have to take care about in writing all the steps. When you guys are practicing, don't consider like, sir, we are getting too many steps. Don't be worried about it all. It doesn't make any problem. It doesn't make any problem in getting more number of the steps. You have to take care about, you need to take care about in getting comfortable in performing all the steps. You need to be get comfortable in performing all the steps. So take care about in writing each and every particular step. Now click on checkbox. After that, next step, click on register button. Okay. After that, next step. Next step. What is the scenario? What is your scenario? Your scenario, guys. Email received functionality. That is what you have to test it. Email receive functionality. A functionality test cheyali. So if you want to test that functionality, you are taking care about all these steps. So what is the next step? Verify email. You guys are having Gmail? Yes or no? The Gmail, assume that your girlfriend has been sent one email. How you will confirm whether you got email or not? What is that? Notification. But you have to confirm is that girlfriend or not. Then, what is that? Inbox. Is that directly inbox will be done? The first what you have to do? Yeah. Login need to be done, right? If you want to confirm that either email has been received from girlfriend or received from KCR. Is that KCR send any email to us? You have to confirm that. To confirm that without login into the Gmail, is that it can confirm? No, right? You need to take care about login to that particular Gmail, and then you will take care about that inbox. By clicking on that inbox, you can see that email ID, then you can confirm that from whom you got that email ID. So for that, the 12th step, what is the 12th step you can write? Click on login. Yeah. Login into email account. You need to take care about, you have to log in. You need to log in into that email account. What exactly your email is there, you have to take care about in login into email account. After that, you need to take care about in verifying with inbox. You need to take care about in verifying that inbox. So now expected result. What is the expected result? Expected result. Email. Second mention that email should be displayed. It's not like received because it is already received it. We are confirming that. We can mention that email should be displayed in inbox. Email should be displayed in inbox of admin team with login details. With login details. That is what you need to take care about it. So in this way, you guys need to be continue. You guys need to be continue writing all the test cases. What is the next scenario? Links. Links we are already written for login page. That is the reason first I started the login to make easy understanding. For login page, how we written, similar things you can follow and you can come up with writing with all the test cases. So now what you guys can do is you're already having